Hello, 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 hello. Hello, how is everybody doing today? It's your girl Melissa back with another blissful message on today. So, I told y'all that I had something that I want to share with you guys, and it's going to be very beneficial. So, the message today is investing. You can say investing or investing. So, but before I get started, I'm gonna let you guys know. It might be two parts to this, okay? I'm just gonna give y'all a heads up, a warning. It might be two parts to this. Depend on, how I go with this, but I believe it might be two parts to this. So let me get started. Investing. So first, I want to say, some people probably already know about it, investing, how to invest, But for those of you that don't know about investing, I'm just going to share with you what God gave me on investing, because I've been laid off work. I was laid off work. And so last year, 2017, right around this time of November, God gave me this message on investment. So I was in the kitchen. It was a week. I think it was a week before Thanksgiving, and I was in the kitchen and I was praying. I was just talking to the Lord, telling Him, that I want to work. I need a job, but I need a stable job because all the jobs that I worked on, they wasn't stable. I worked them, and then when there wasn't enough work, they would, you get sent home. So I told God, I'm tired of working on jobs where they just, you're working, and then when they don't have enough work, they got to send you home. So I want something stable, something beneficial, something that is going to be like a lifetime. So when I was in the kitchen, He gave me this vision. He gave me this vision to start my own business. So when He gave it to me, and He told me, He said, it's $1 billion. It's a $1 billion industry job, business. And so when He gave it to me, and I said, well, how do I get started? So I believe it probably was like maybe a week or 2 weeks later. I was on Facebook, and I was scrolling through I was scrolling through someone's post. When I was scrolling through their post, the business that God gave me, I'm going to share it. I'm going to share the business because it could be a woman or anybody, like, well, what is the business? What it is? So the business He gave me is a hair business. He gave me to do a hair business. And I was like, hair business? I'm like, Lord, hair business? It's like hair business. So, and He told me, like, you can go, it's $1 billion business because a lot of people, they constantly, buying hair, getting hair. It's money. You study getting money for it. So I said, okay, how do I get started? And so I was scrolling through someone post one day on Facebook, and I saw this post with this lady, this woman, and she owned her own hair business. And she was talking about how she got started, how she was working, and she lost her job, and she had some money. I believe she said from her income tax, and it was like $700. So she said she took the money and she went and bought some hair. And when she bought the hair, she sold the hair. And the money she made off it, she went and bought some more. But this time she bought the hair wholesale. So when she bought it wholesale, her business began to grow. It began to grow nonstop. So now she have her own hair business industry. And she didn't stop there. She have her own hair business industry. And now she's selling like hair products like shampoo, conditioner, and then she's selling like weight loss products, stuff that you put on, like the waistband, and then different other products she's selling. So it's like she didn't stop there. So her business is like, it's growing. So now she is she's a billionaire. She's a billionaire. She's on Facebook. Her name is Shashika Hill. She's on Facebook. So, I've been following her. And I want to say, too, like, any business that you want to do, make sure make sure that you research them. You research the vendor, you know, where you want to get your products from, so you research it. So I was doing some research, and you know, God just gave me that vision, you know, so I just want to share that with you guys on today. You know, and it don't even have to be like a hair business. It could be something else. Yeah, it could be like a car business or a clothing business. Any business that you desire to do, you know, make sure you just research it, so you know, like the pros and the cons, you know, what comes with it. And you know, so investing. So God gave me, so like, whatever the money you get, or if you're already working a job, let's say you're already working a job and you want to own your own business, the money that you get from your job, like, take money out. It could be like, you could put up aside, if you just $10, $20, $50, $100, however you want to pick aside. Pick that money aside and just don't touch it. Don't touch it by any means. Don't touch the money. Just continue to keep putting money in there, and just watch it grow. Or if you want to just, you know, just to try out something, let's say, like, if you buy something, I say if you want to start like a clothing business. So if you buy these clothing, or you want to have your own clothing label, you buy, let's say this is a t-shirt, like this t-shirt I got on. Let's say if you want to have your own t-shirt business with your own logo on it, you can go and buy it wholesale. When you go and buy it wholesale, you get like bundles. So you sell it. You sell a t-shirt, and the money you get off of, you go buy some more wholesale. So it's like, you see, it's growing. It's growing. So I just want to share that on today with you guys, because you know, God gave it to me. So I said, I gotta share this with my YouTube friends, because it was beneficial to me. So I hope it be beneficial to you guys, whoever's watching, whoever listening, you know, and desiring to own your own business. Because I mean, it was a blessing. You know, I thank God for giving me that vision. So that's what I'm working on now. I want to, you know, do my own business. And another thing I just want to talk about, when you investing don't always mean like you investing like in like a business or something. Is to invest, it can be like investing your time. You know, investing your time in something. You know, investing your time. You could be investing your time in God, spending more time with Him. You might say, well, I want to get closer to God. I want to, you know, have a closer relationship with Him. So what I usually do is, what I used to do, and I still do it, like now that I'm not working, but when I was working on my job, whenever I had a break, I would, I always carry something. Like, I worked at a daycare center, so I carry like notes in my pocket. I carry notes in my pocket. So when I was on my break, I would pull my notes out and I would read it. So I was spending, you know, I was like spending time with Him. I didn't make it no excuse with like, well, Lord, I have to work, I don't have time. So I would always, every chance I get, I would try to pull out my notes and read my notes to spend a little time with Him, because, you know, the day and time that we're living in now, you're like, we need Him. We need Him. We need to commune with Him, a relationship with Him, because it's too much going on. We need to be prayerful at all times. Going to work, coming from work, at home, we need to be prayerful all the time. So I would say, you know, spending some time with God. And then another thing I would say, investing your time is with your family. Investing your time with your family. You know, even when you work, you might say, well, I don't have time. You know, I have to go to work, or I have to go run these errands. I have to go do that. Spend quality time with your family, your loved ones. It could be your mom, your dad, your husband, your wife, your children. Spend quality time with them while they are here. While they are here, because I have my mother gone, my father, my brother, and my grandmother. You know, I still have, you know, siblings here, but it's like nothing like, you know, spending time with your, you know, your parents. So I would say spend as much time as you can, you know, with your loved ones, you know, while they're here. And, you know, be prayerful at all times. So I just want to share this message with you guys on today. You know, investing. You know, investing quality time. You know, put money aside. You can put money aside for a rainy day. When you get your check, just put the money up. You know, because when I was working, I was putting money aside. I was putting money aside. That's why I said don't touch it by any means. I was putting money aside. I had money aside in my savings, but I would pinch off, pinch off it. Had I known what I know now, I wouldn't have touched it. I would have touched that money. I would have left that money where it was at. But it's like you go through things for a reason. Once you go through like your trials and your tribulation, you go through and God bring you out. And God give you wisdom about it. Okay, this is what you're going to do different. You're not going to do this. What you did last time, you're not going to do it this time. So this time, take your money, invest it. Invest it in something so you will keep having money coming in. It will grow. And it'll be something good for like, and when you're investing like in a business or something. So like your kids, it could be like for your kids, like for them when they get older, if they go to college, they'll have money, the money that's coming from your business, it'll be beneficial to them. So yes, I just, hope that what I'm saying to you on today would be a blessing to you. It would help somebody that might be somebody like me, like, like, what do I do now, Lord? What do I do? I'm working this job, but this job is not, it's not helping me, it's not, money is not coming in like I want to. Every time I get paid, I got to pay this bill, I got to pay that bill. So when you get paid, just take some out. Take some out, take, $10, $20, $150. Take it out, just put it aside, and do not touch it. Don't touch it. Put it up somewhere in the safe. Don't touch it, by any means, just don't touch it. So, yeah, I just had to share that. And, I don't want to make it, I'm not going to say it's not going to be a long video, but I just want to share that and just hope it bless somebody on today. And until next time, I'm trying to see if anything I'm forgetting, because it's like something else that I want to talk about. And my next video, I'm not going to tell you what it's going to be about, but just know that I'm going to keep them coming. It's going to be every day. I want to bless someone, with something, with a message that's going to help them, that's going to bless them, every day throughout the week. As a God give it to me, I'm going to share it with you guys. So until next time, it's your girl Melissa. Be blessed.